details of that later. But this was a joint federal task force that included multiple federal, multiple state, and multiple local law enforcement officers. I know that we had, I believe, 6 state officers involved in this. State police and Maryland Transportation Authority police were involved, along with Baltimore County, Baltimore City, I believe DEA, ATF, FBI, and federal marshals, and perhaps some others that were also involved. It was a pretty big operation. Well, I believe every time that an officer has been shot or injured in any way, I try to come just to, number one, to let the families know that how much we care about them, to let the officers themselves know that we appreciate their sacrifice, and let the other police officers know that we appreciate what they do every single day. And that's really the only reason, I was here.
Governor, as you mentioned earlier, this was a federal and state effort.
Yes.
You talked many times how it takes many agencies to control this virus that we're seeing, particularly here in Baltimore City. Can you speak to that for us?
Well, the good news is that we have this joint federal task force that has all the federal. We've had 23 federal, state, and local agencies all working together to try to combat the violent crime in the city. It includes all the federal agencies, at least 5 different state police agencies, and lots of the local folks. This was a perfect example of that joint task force executing warrants on violent criminals. Unfortunately, it turned into a fairly tragic situation with wounded police officers, but this was an example of all those agencies working together to go after a really bad guy.
How frustrating is it to see this happen time and time again in Baltimore?
Well, it's very, very frustrating. It's something I'm focused on every day. Just since the legislative session has started, we've had 39 more people murdered in the 30 days since the legislature has started, and we still don't have action on our tough crime legislation, and we're just going to keep pushing to try to make sure we get some action.
Governor, I know we're going to be probably speaking to it later, but there are preliminary reports that the suspect was either current or former state corrections officer. Can you speak to that, sir?
I'm not sure how much detail I should get into that, but I believe that some of those facts will come out. It's a former state corrections official who had been under investigation, who left his job, and who then had a warrant outstanding for attempted murder in Pennsylvania last night, and who came back to Baltimore and then was involved in the shooting today.
Last question for the governor, please.
Condition of both of the suspects, both of the officers.
I'm sorry.
Can you just say one more time again what the condition of both of the officers are?
So the officers are in stable condition. One officer is doing very, very well. I got a chance to talk with him. He was shot in the leg, and he's, I think, going to make a full recovery. He was in great spirits. The other officer just came out of surgery from multiple gunshots. They said it was a serious but stable condition. I think that's all we're going to do. Thank you all very much.
All right, that was Governor Larry Hogan speaking live at Shock Trauma. It appears as he was coming to the hospital, like you said, Denise, just showing up and kind of hopping in front of the microphone there to make a couple of comments. I would say the big thing that we could take away from that